What? Okay, so tell us a bit about your race, guys. An open-ended question. Yeah.
What was your goal for this race? Where were you hoping
the long course was our goal. To finish the long course, yeah, I think so.
The main priority,
top 10, I'd say.
the main priority was to get home as a fourth. That was number one. So Ali was pretty sick for a day and a half, 2 days. And we had some tough decisions to make as to whether we continue as a team or we drop out. We carry on as a three, but we decided collectively to carry on. So I'm pretty chuffed we made that call. I think we all are. Definitely.
I think to finish was just the fact that the seventh is just sort of icing on the cake, really.
I can't believe the seventh. I really don't. Because when Ali was ill and then I was ill today, so the guys were dragging me on a bungee and carrying all my kit, and I just wanted to fall asleep. To come home in seventh position was fantastic.
Yeah. I want to see where you're aligned, but you've made up, as the days have gone on, you've been making up positions. So you definitely have gone stronger. That's why I guess if you'd raced another 100 Ks, it would have been interesting to see where you
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a really good sleep last night, actually.
Mm.
That worked well for us.
You managed to...
Yeah, it's the best sleep I've ever had in an expedition race. I was actually warm. That's the whole 2 hours.
Where did you come in at T4? What time did you come in? Before the paddle section?
Oh, we got there about 6.
So you
about
didn't...
6:45, yeah, so we got on the water about 7:30.
So you didn't have a...
We didn't sleep,
No.
we slept that evening.
Yeah, because we've done races before, we've realised that sleep is a must. We generally plan 2 hours somewhere, and we generally take our sleeping bags with us to make it as comfortable as possible.
Transition sleeping is usually pretty grim. You don't particularly go for.
Except when you come and race at our races. The transitions are nice.
Well, that's right,
They weren't too noisy, you had like quiet rooms.
Yeah, they were sort of noisy and you
Yeah.
can't really get any sleep more than anything. It's not really that grim, it's just that they're
Yeah.
too noisy. So actually,
You
taking
see,
the bike
you left that paddle with Olympus and with Sugar Monsters, and you're hours ahead of them now. So you guys really have had a good last couple of days.
You've done something like that.
didn't feel like it at the time. We've been through more bushes than.
Yeah. Yeah, navigation was very challenging, particularly because of the vegetation. So on the Swaziland trek in particular, and that one here today, just getting through vegetation was very difficult. But we did both at night as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we can't really plan ahead. It's just literally tree by tree, branch by branch. And then the thorns were, some of them were massive, like that big, and some of the tiny really hooks on them. It really rips your clothing and your kit. So we've done a lot of damage to our clothing.
Welcome to Africa.
Yeah.
And your best section of the race?
Best performance or most enjoyable?
Most enjoyable?
Oh, I thought the first track actually.
Up the rock.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the rock was great.
The route we took,
Yeah.
we also went down, we sort of the middle, it was sort of the left-hand route. So actually went down to the valley early, which is probably not the best thing because that was pretty rough going.
It was quite adventurous,
It was quite adventurous, yeah.
through the jungle, through the woods.
Kind of hanging on a bit after that.
And did you enjoy the start?
Oh,
I think it was epic.
indeed. Yeah, it was great.
Stefan always tries to do something special with his starts.
It was quite intense on the calves.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Had like lactic acid build up.
Yeah.
And we popped over to the other side and we had the sun was coming up and through the long grass was stunning. Yeah, so I caught that video.
What other? And most challenging, most difficult section?
Well, getting
That last one.
getting off the top.
That
What
you doing?
yeah, that and canyoneering. I think it was so cold.
Yeah.
And the jump, one particular jump for me, one of the ledge at the bottom, and I was cramping up. you worry that you may not be able to spring out far enough and land with your bum at the ledge. Yeah, we got through that pretty well.
For me, it's a big part. That's where my body gave at that point.
Yeah.
I've had pneumonia the last couple of weeks, so
Oh,
sort
wow.
of clearing that. Well, I'm coughing still. And so that leg just really took it out of me.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Yeah, we rode all through the night, didn't we? Except for 1 hour somewhere.
Do we split it up, do we?
So where was that? It was on the port shop, wasn't it?
Shop.
Oh, she was freezing.
Oh, yeah.
Shivered.
And who gets to decide whether you sleep, or do you decide together?
We kind of decide together, but I veto when certain members of the team perhaps feel it's inappropriate to sleep, but other people are maybe falling asleep.
In other words, me.
So it's meant to be democratic, but essentially I say no and we sleep.
And if you can pick out one moment out of your race, the kind of the best, like a beautiful moment.
I think the realisation we were going to finish as a 4, so because I've been quite unwell. Yesterday we were riding, we had a really good ride this morning, and just that warm fuzzy feeling we were going to finish this race and we were going to finish at 4. I think that was quite special. We had a really good ride this morning.
It's schoolgirls, alongside us. We ran through a school on the first day, and they all ran along with us.
They love doing that. And they run
They
far.
all stand on the spot, getting going, and then when we hit them, they ran with us.
We had one lady, she popped up out of nowhere with a baby in her back, and she said, "Why are you patrolling at night?" She was quite defensive, you know? So we had to explain what we're doing, the film showed the map, and to ease her fears.
That was near the school, wasn't it? That was the school
On the
we
way
slept
to
in.
rugby school again. Down by the river, wasn't it?
Yeah. She said, "Why are you patrolling at night?"
Probably the only English kind of word that she knows for you.
Yeah.
But she did come up against these 3 blokes, and I was like hit at the back, so I kind of came around like, oh, it's okay. Tried to kind of, but it probably wasn't that innocent looking, dirty face that I thought I was nice and clean. But,
And your I want my mom moment. I always say there's always one moment in the race where you wonder what the heck you are doing here.
I must admit, I thought I'd be more afraid of creepy crawlies and things.
And wild
You know,
animals.
spiders, snakes.
Yeah.
But no, not at all. Once you race focused, don't worry about that kind of thing.
And
So I thought I was going to want my mum. Encounters with spiders or snakes, but
For me, it was today. I had a big low point. When did that kick in? Yeah, 6, 7 o'clock. My sleep deprivation was kicked in, and all of a sudden I was only just able to walk. We were trying to make good progress, but I was very slow. So the guys took the weight off me, put a bungee pole eventually. As usual, Natalie kept me warm and fed and watered, as she normally does. So yeah, I wanted my mummy then.
I think the real low point is actually when you lead the team into a real bad place. You know, so
yeah.
if you're at the front and
You're navigating.
we haven't got one navigator.
Do you all navigate? Or?
I navigate via sign.
Yeah.
Via Google Maps.
Natalie's very good at asking locals for advice.
So you're the one who has to ask for directions if it gets bad. Okay.
But you know, when one decides, okay, we're going to go down there, and then you've got an hour and a half to spend climbing riverbeds, or yeah, I think that's the hardest thing.
It's immensely hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think on a few occasions we probably made the wrong call on a route choice. Hindsight's a great thing.
Yeah, it is.
But it's difficult with completely new country, different maps.
Oh
Yeah.
Understanding how they work, there's, for us, that last section we'd have had on our maps, we'd have had forested areas, we'd have had rocks. You'd have known where it was safe to come down, whether there was cliffs or not, and we ended up on a big granite slab, didn't we, at one point, with a big drop below it, going, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You'd avoided the depth, all the forested areas, but you just couldn't. And literally, you're in the dark, and it just, what looked like a big hill, that big thing you're aiming for, ended up being this little knob. And then, you know, you just can't tell what's rock, what's tree,
Yeah.
and what's a big drop, what's actually flat, because you just cannot see. You can see silhouettes, and that is it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sort of few lines.
So we had some heated debates about navigation, which choice to take, you know, to.
Okay. See, navigation's a
always.
team sport, eh?
I think having 3 navigators together is probably...
Yeah.
Shame, guys, you want to head to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
like you
One-
need a shower and a warm bath in the cold.
So
Well,
one
you
last.
should say it, yeah.
Did you see any wildlife?
She's
or-
shivering.
Wildlife-wise,
Deborah?
Any crocodiles, hippos?
Well, croc.
You saw a croc?
I saw a croc in the...
No, not confirmed by anybody else.
Not confirmed. Oh, really?
We saw lots of
We saw the
birds,
croc on the...
parrots and pigeons.
Yeah, all our other birds are classified into 3 things: parrots, pigeons, or ducks. And we saw quite a lot.
That's what happens when you spend a lot of time doing it.
Yeah.
Right, thank you.
What else did we see? Antelope. Well, sort of all.
Back.
Yeah,
The back.
Oh, cows got in the way a lot, a bit like in the UK.
yeah,
Yeah.
cows have massive horns on the tracks.
Mm.
They're flying down this descent, like,
They're a bit twitchy as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
The one that needing to jump into me.
But I'm from an agricultural background, so I was telling these guys to talk to the cows so they can put trees.
The best is when you're hiking and all of a sudden, like in the dark, you hear this like, woo, and you're like, whoa, and then it's like right next to
They
you.
come crashing through the bushes.
It's a fear of animals rather than natural animals.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's quite a lot of all the sort of forested areas that we went through, that we were trekking through today, yeah. It was all just like being in Wales.
Yeah.
It was, we were really surprised. It was like, there was points where, because they've got brambles, you've got pine trees, it's just like being at home.
Yeah, that was strange. And I found bits of the course that's similar to Costa Rica as well. Back in Costa Rica 2 years ago, 2013. Very similar type of landscape, but not as wet. Costa Rica was pretty wet.